Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. I don't know what that delay was. I don't know why it's is it this. I don't know. Anyway, guys, Horizon Forbidden West. Let's get to it. Yes. Hope everybody's good though. Enjoying your Tuesday. Yeah, another day of the week. I need to go on holiday, man. I swear, like, I've just come back from holiday. Literally, like Christmas time, we were away for a whole month on holiday. I feel like we need another one. Oh fuck, what's going on here? I could do with another month of holiday. Book some off on in August maybe. When I got to Turkey, well, I went to Turkey, should I say Turkey. Continue where we left off. Yeah, we need to go to Turkey for sure. That's the plan. Claim ether. Aloy must ensure competition. What? The competition succeeds. Okay, interesting.
I see you, champion. Sit.
Oh,
Please.
alright, let's talk.
This chance to trade.
What rumors have we got? Hello? Talk?
There's a tall neck south of here that's been acting twitchy.
Okay.
Something's wrong with it, but I'm not sure what. Might be smart to stay alert if you run into it.
Good to know.
Very good to know. Figure that one out. Still stands.
What's wrong with that tarmac? If I can override it, it'll give me useful data on the surrounding area. I should check it out.
Well, first of all, let's get back to the lab. Let's get back up here. Yeah, back to the base, should I say. Open the door, let's go. Okay, Aloy. What's that, see something in there, it's bothering me. What's these, things over their heads? Let's talk. Talk.
Hey, look who's back. You find what you're looking for?
I did. One step closer to taking the fight to the zeniths.
Can't wait.
Okay, let's play yeah, let's play Strike. I haven't played Strike with companions. Let's talk about
How
companions
are
first.
things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
Not good at that
What
Strike
did you
game
do?
though. I was
I
better
made
with
one
Gwen.
joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt.
Yeah, try that. Okay, your training.
You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms, like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram-like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
Okay, let's play Strike.
I see you've got Strike set up. Mind if I have a go at it?
Really? Sure. Let's do it.
Okay. Random board. Okay, we'll just use that one. Wait. Random board. Confirm.
Here goes nothing.
What's this? Scrapper. The machine does not have any skills. Hill. Wait, what one is? Which one is hill again? I forget. That's mountain, isn't it? This is hill. +1. hill. Go.
What should I do?
Good question. What should you do?
You're up.
Select. Oh wait, hold on a second. What's this? Scrapper. No. No. Look. I don't know what's going on with the sound here. Hold on a second. Jeez, man. The sound is just terrible right now. Come on, man. What's the sound at? Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's definitely something going on with this damn damn computer. Yo, what is actually going on with the sound, man? Like, what the hell? Like, I don't get it. Is it because, change up the headphones, see if that works. Taking 2 from him. It's throwing me off. Longhorn. Overcharged with that, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Oh, that's not where I want that piece to be.
Not where I want this piece to be either. But that will remove 2 health from me. Don't want to do that.
Time to make a move. There it goes.
Okay.
Keep hitting those armored spots, I might have a shot of winning. My turn. I'm done.
Yeah, doing that war.
And it's out.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me? That's a side attack doesn't. Okay, I'm done. I don't understand this game.
And they're gone.
I don't understand this game well enough. Like, this game is like mad complex, bro. I don't know. They made a game that's like a bit too complex to be like a playable mini game.
I win.
Yeah, like it doesn't make no sense. I don't know.
Get me next time.
I don't know. Like, all right, let's retry one more
Let's do
time.
this.
Doesn't matter where I put them. It doesn't really fucking matter, does it? As long as I come forward and just start attacking, it doesn't really matter.
Let's see what you got. Let's see.
Let's sprint.
That one's a goner.
They can jump over each other. What kind of... Yeah, I don't even know. Let me read what they can do. Dead wing. All pieces within range. That's fucking confusing, bro. I don't know. Intern, I don't know.
And they're gone.
Bro, I don't even know what things he's using, bro. Where do you even get these pieces from, bro? I don't understand this game.
Not gonna lie. I feel good about my odds right now. Let's see.
In range. What's the fucking range of this thing?
Looks like I got lucky. You want a rematch?
Nah, fuck a rematch. His pieces are too powerful. I don't know what to do. Alright, let's just get the fuck up out of here.
That was fun.
It's fun for you. It wasn't fun for me. Bunch of bullshit. It's impossible to win that. Oh well.
I better go.
All right. I'll be here if you need me.
Oh my fucking god, man. It's the internet, everything's just dead right now, bro. What's going on? Oh, resume. Fucking around, man. Jesus. Can I not talk to her from this side? Talk.
Aloy, you found another one of Gaia's sub-functions?
Two down, one to go.
I'm glad her healing can continue.
Okay, what's the control?
Now that
About
you have
control
those
core.
control cores, are you ready to reboot the land gods in Plainsong?
Not yet. Gaia told me the reboot code has to be altered using data from the cores. She updated my focus with software to accomplish this task, but apparently it's very complicated. It'll take time.
Well, let me know if you need any help.
I will.
Training,
Are you
companions.
guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Okay.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them. Even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
Ah, so that's why all the machines look like actual animals.
Keep going.
That explains it. I was
You got
wondering
that
why.
sub-function to deliver.
Sub-function. Okay. Yeah, we're not playing that friggin' what you call it. Wait, there's still something I need to talk to him about.
Yeah?
Looks like this companions.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
She told me.
So I hear.
I made one joke about how they, you know, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
Didn't you say that earlier?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt.
Sure we said that before. Okay.
I gotta head out.
Yeah, I just keep reading up on everything.
Okay, so let's go deliver Demeter to Gaia. You know what, I want to see if I can get the other AIs, because there was other AIs supposedly that she could get.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter.
Excuse me. Let me look up how to recover the other AI.
Downstairs. Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it.
Okay. Let's talk to
Hey,
Gaia.
Gaia. I'm back.
So I see what is on your mind.
Demeter, I guess. Our progress. Companions.
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
Okay. Back. Let's talk about question about functions. Demeter is a new one.
Have you been able to make use of Demeter's functions?
Yes. I was able to mitigate most soil conditions and restore a temporary balance.
Okay.
You should notice less rampant plant growth in the area.
Nice.
Maybe that'll give Plainsong's fields a chance to recover.
Unfortunately, recovery in that area is unlikely without the assistance of the Utaru's land gods.
Okay.
I have discussed this matter with Zoe. I believe we may have a workaround.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, I'm helping her out with that. There's something I'm still trying to figure out.
What's that?
Why was Demeter using flying machines to distribute metal flowers?
In its deranged state, Demeter was defending itself against a robotic swarm that would devour all plant life.
But yeah.
It thought the Pharaoh Plague was still happening?
It feared it would come again. As part of its directive of receding Earth's vegetation, it sought to protect plant life at all costs. And considering it had 20 years to proliferate, I expect you will continue to find the fruits of its efforts for some time.
That's a good thing I have the code to dissolve the vines, then.
That's what the metal flowers are. What about the old world?
So the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Pharaoh agricultural research facility.
Yeah.
It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm.
Alright, let me look it up.
Though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Pharaoh Plague in time...
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never have worked. In all scenarios, the Pharaoh war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreaths before they could contain the swarm.
Okay.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution.
Okay, there's some more stuff about Old World that needs to be talked about.
There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query. Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods, which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
But new crops aren't going to save the world, so I guess it's on us.
It is.
Okay, something to do with
See you later, Gaia.
Until next time, Aloy.
something to do with interesting. Not sure. Not too sure. Downstairs, he said. Alright, let's go talk downstairs. Over here. What do you want to talk about?
Hi!
Unknown man. Hi.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her.
And?
Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff.
And?
You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
In what
Tilda.
sense?
You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Okay.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors.
Got you.
I
And?
promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough.
Yeah, just get to the point already.
And then,
What's the difference?
one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me. in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff.
Okay.
Overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files.
Mm-hmm.
We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Why?
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn.
Okay.
She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
Because you look like Sobek. Alright, let's talk about Tilda a bit more, shall we? That's quite interesting.
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings.
Paintings.
What about herself?
Any
Did she
weakness?
ever talk about her on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never
This thing
said
is
much about herself,
popping, man.
and she hated it when I asked too many questions. When I think back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
Point. Alright, let's talk about data channel. Okay.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
What data channel?
Appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
Okay.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
So she might be nice, is what you're saying, okay? Let's talk about the house. Okay.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light.
Yeah.
There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
Okay, let's talk about paintings and files.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
It's weird, it said golden age, but then it said heyday at the bottom.
Media portal.
Weird.
It had so much more than my training interface.
Very cool, it's not matching the
Clips,
subtitles.
shows, hollows. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted.
Okay. She cut you off. Okay.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
It might be interesting to use that somehow as an exploit. Maybe she's nice somehow. Maybe she's a double agent. Some shit like that. Shit, a mole. That could be useful. Tilda.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take.
I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
She's not. Okay.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name.
Why?
You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now.
Okay.
I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
What's the Memorial Grove? Oh shit.
Or did the old ones just look funny?
Funny how?
Hey, Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down at that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
You're training again. Let's talk about it.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. That's half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape.
Of course you did.
With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess. Do be careful out there.
Well.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
The Zenith.
It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long. It doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding. Any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far's Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet.
Okay, let's talk about the Fuzzins
What do you
again.
make of this Tilda the Beta was talking about?
The way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe.
You're training.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
Stuffed animals. Yeah, talking about teddy bears, mate, not an actual stuffed animal.
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew, and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard,
but it gets easier over time. You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them. How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
Okay, let's talk about Ross. You asked me about Ross earlier. Okay.
Before.
Okay.
I do think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The Sacred Lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
Okay. Companions.
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe and Aaron tried to beat each other up.
Know about
I
that
might
already.
have heard something about that.
Aaron made some jokes about the Utaru, called them twigs or something like that. She challenged him to a sparring match. Turns out that Utaru speed is a pretty good match for Oseram brawn. Things ended in a stalemate. Now they spar once in a while to see if they can break it.
Well, let me know how it goes.
Well, it's probably good that they do train like that anyway.
I should get back out
Get them
there.
prepared for
We'll
anything.
be here if you need us.
If he gets used to something, fighting something fast, and she can get used to fighting something strong, then balance out their skills. I don't know.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that Aloy.
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us.
Yeah.
I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
Okay, let's talk about Zenith.
Zenith did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
It's an interesting way of looking at
What are
it.
you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from, like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice.
Talk about companions.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh no, we're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh,
That bad, huh?
why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
Okay.
I should get going.
That would be a war, wouldn't it?
Good luck on your search.
Alright, cool. What's this? Okay.
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Oh, don't. Alright, back out to the wild then.
Turning into an icicle out here.
Sit with me, Outlander. I've got some...
Talk.
A caravan of Osira make camp in the still sands south of here. We've tolerated them so far. But their leader's a greedy profiteer. He steps out of line, I'll gladly send the whole camp packing.
That's fair enough.
Even alright.
Sounds like the Osira were taking quite a risk.
What's this? Hunter's bow, Vanguard, Hunter bow. Which one's better? Buy and equipped. Okay. Weapons, let's mark the cell, mark the cell. So yes. Hunter bow, hunter bow. Wildfire hunter bow, seeker hunter bow. Yeah, I went for the fire one. Ice. Okay.
Maybe I should talk to them. Find out what they're doing.
And the ammo that deals plasma damage is now available in your inventory. Okay.
You look geared up for battle. Always a smart choice.
Okay, let's go. Wait, what? Dry yarn. Level 15. Follow the tracks now. Okay, let's go. Let's go to that Asaram camp or whatever it is and talk to whoever we need to talk to. Did I not have a ride? I don't have a horse. No ride, huh? That's all good.
Go! Go! You okay?
I wouldn't. Don't charge. Don't do it. Don't do it. I warned you, don't do it. You're being stupid now. Don't charge. Okay. I'm saying, man. Love to charge for no reason, like. It's all because they were being attacked. That's the reason why they were agitated. What do you get?
Aloy, it's Aaron. I
Hello.
thought you'd get a kick out of this. I was passing through No Man's Land when I bumped into a Karja expedition.
Karja in the Forbidden West, huh? He must be pretty daring.
Foolhardy, more like it. But they got a crew digging up ancient relics southeast of Stone's Echo. It's just your kind of thing.
You know me well. Thanks, Anne. I wonder what they found.
Let's talk to these people now.
Be welcome, Outlander.
Camp Nowhere. Camp Nowhere is always called. Camp Nowhere. Let's talk. Hello. You dressed like a samurai, mate.
Now she's in the wild, all alone. Forge knows all the things that could kill her out there.
Someone ran off?
Never got her name. Kept quiet. Couldn't tell if she was shy or scared. All I know is she didn't want anyone near her things.
That's for sure. I was just curious is all. She didn't have to slug me.
Your glass jaw ain't the problem, Lugnut.
Isn't it the guy that...
The girl is.
No, this guy. Wasn't he a forge guy from before?
And this is Tanakh territory.
Which way did she go?
West, up the slope. Look for her if you can.
I will.
Careful now.
Yeah.
Girl's maladjusted.
Okay.
Talana.
Okay.
Glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
Fucking hell, he's a deep voice.
This is Raggart. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
There's a gruffest voice I've ever
joined
heard.
up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp
Jesus
here,
Christ.
I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around.
Yo, Wolverine, eat your heart out, bro. This is one gruff ass voice, bro. Batman ain't got nothing on that, neither is Geralt. Jesus.
It's where the Tanakh took their prisoners.
Did the gruffest voice I've heard in life.
To the west near Thornmarsh, the lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried.
Sounds like he gurgles gunpowder and petrol in the fucking morning.
Dead set on going.
Fucking crazy.
What happened when you went through the tunnel?
Nothing. Our crew split into 2 groups to pass through. Everyone here was part of the first crossing. Aside from some pitch-black passages, it was quiet. Whatever befell the second group spared us. Steel Spark be praised. But you best talk to Porgov about that. He knows a bit more than I do.
Okay. Okay, how
Did
about
Amadis say
this?
anything about why he was heading to the rot?
Afraid not. He was a man of few words.
Sounds like him. Did he look okay to you?
More or less. He seemed shaken when we learned the tunnel had collapsed behind us. But then again, so was everyone around here.
Okay, you're a scout.
So you're a scout for this crew? Anything I should know about the area?
Where to start?
Yeah.
Down south, we got a trio of Oseram trying to delve into the ruins in the sand.
Moreland and his showman.
Yeah, that's the fellow. They're quite a spectacle on their own, let me tell you. And then there are all the other folk who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the tunnel. Salvagers, explorers, all sorts of daring venturers.
Just how many of you were there?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. I've also spotted some rebels a while back, too. Seems like they've been patrolling the desert. Heard all about the rebellion from the Tanakh up in Scalding Spear. That's the Desert Clan's capital, north of here.
Sounds like you've really gotten to know the area.
It's what I do.
Well, okay.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Okay.
Fine. I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
She's hiding something. Do you want to tell us? Thumbs up. Good one.
Like we have company. Why not?
Listen to rumors. All rumors are accepted.
You might want to avoid going too deep into the desert, especially the southwest.
Why is that? How so?
One of our scouts ran into some nasty Tanakh down there, the kind that contain machines.
I know who you're talking
Barely
about.
made it back alive.
Thanks for letting me know.
Okay. Devil's Grasp.
Sounds like the rebels are as friendly as ever. Are you lost?
Yeah.
Spark to steel. Aren't you a jewel in a junk heap?
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? I know you. You're that Nora.
Of course you know me.
The savior.
I'm Batman at this
My
point.
savior. Right in the nick of time. The name's Porguff Delsman, chief delver and leader of Porguff's expeditioners and purveyors of fine delvewares.
What am I saving you from, exactly?
Death and despair, my steel flame friend. See, this grand expedition here has had a minor setback. Not far from here, there's a secret tunnel. A passage of the old ones, lost and then found. Me and half the crew came through first. The other half was supposed to follow right after. But days later, only one man turned up, shivering like a frog in chill water. Only thing we got out of him was that death and darkness chased them as the tunnel collapsed. Died with his eyes wide, he did.
I've been to the tunnel's eastern side. The way was blocked by rubble. There was also a body, one of your delvers, I guess, but no sign of the rest of the crew.
Keep your voice down, will you? The rest of the crew's already spooked. They're refusing to press on with the delve until they're assured a way out of here.
Okay. You lost half your crew and you're worried about the delve.
We gotta make their sacrifice worth something, right? And besides, now that you're here, maybe our sand-stranded days are over. Help me get that tunnel reopened, and I'll cut you in on the delver's fee. What do you say?
Alright, let's talk about this camp.
So this camp, it's your base of operations?
What operations? The plan was to move further south once the rest of the expedition joined us.
Okay.
The delve is right out beyond those dunes. But now the crew refuses to budge until this tunnel mess gets sorted out. They've even given this place a name. Camp Nowhere. I think they're mocking me.
Yeah, I think they are.
Camp Nowhere. Your expedition.
How did you learn about this secret tunnel?
There's a question.
The art of the delve, of course. A delver's only as good as his nose sense for good sights.
Of course.
All right, fine. I heard about 3 Osram who knew a way to bypass those bloodthirsty Tanakh. Tap the untouched delves of the West. So then I may have employed someone with the know-how for finding and following.
A spy.
Look, if the rumors are true, there's enough delving to employ a dozen operations. But someone has to take the first plunge, establish a base camp, set up a reliable supply route, guard the site against machines.
Figures the Osram would turn sand into shards, I guess.
Exactly.
Okay. About the area.
I know about this area.
Well, north of here you got those vicious Tanakh. I heard rumor they drink blood instead of water. That's how they survive this wasteland. And south, it has it all. Death, desert, and the delve. Imagine, if you will, a vast grave of the old ones. Ruins of twisted metal concealed by the sands. All guarded by storms and machines so fierce that you wish you had a flock of glinthawks swooping down on you instead. Not even the Tanakh venture into the ruins' depths. Only the bravest explorers dare enter.
I've been down there.
Have you now? I've yet to lay eyes on the treasures myself, but I will, eventually.
I'll see what I can do.
I've been to quite a few of those, haven't I? In those
my savior.
What do you call it?
For the
Ruins.
crew trapped here with you. Not
What do they call them?
One and the same.
Ruins something in this. I keep forgetting.
Over there?
That it is.
What do they call them?
Oh, and while you're at it, would you mind keeping an eye out for my lockbox? The second crew was supposed to bring the rest of the supplies and belongings. I'd hate to lose it to the wilds. It was hand-carved by my dear old ma.
I'll bring it back if I find it.
I'd appreciate it. Good luck, Still Flame.
Still Flame, okay. Interesting. Okay, let's go then.
Look at that. The tall neck. I heard there was one in this area.
There's a Tornik, I missed it, I didn't even see it, you know. It's a Tornik and I missed it. That's crazy. Alright, where is the,
There's the entrance to the tunnel Porgrick mentioned.
Okay.
I need to find his missing expedition. And clear a path back east. Tunnel's blocked. And no sign of the missing expedition.
Okay, well then we bust through here.
Should be able to blow up that fire balloon. Let's get rid of this.
There we go.
There's someone still alive in here.
They can wait. I'm trying to pick up all this shit. Wait, what? Okay. What is this? Ancient component, ancient component, ancient component.
you're real.
Okay.
Thought I was dreaming.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
A terror in the dark. The world shuddered.
A machine?
Never got a look. The caravan. We all ran. Everything collapsed.
Can I just give her like some medicine or something?
Crawled here. Couldn't escape. Did anyone make it out? And find the first caravan?
Yes. Someone did.
Good. At least I'm not alone.
She's gone.
Rest easy now. Sounds like something big attacked the missing expedition. I better press on.
Something big will get killed, bro, by me. I don't know how big it is. Should know better. Fucking with Aloy.
Don't like the sound of that.
Where is there a safe? There's a safe? Oh no, you got me fucked up. Where's this safe? Oh. Oh no, that's safe. This is the point. Okay, data point. What's this? Okay, pry open. I don't even know if I could pry that shit open. Search. Yeah. Jesus, what's she doing? Nothing else around here, is there?
Fire's not gonna help here. Burrowers. And more of Porgo's missing expedition. She's calling backup.
I need my fire arrows, man. I missed my fire arrows. Oh shit. what? What is going on? What is going on? Alright, cool. Okay, yeah, I don't know what was going on there. It just shit wasn't working. We'll start again. I don't know. It just decided to stop working there. Internet just said, yeah, nah. It's remote play. Remote play is fucking around. Okay. Come on, man. Open up. What do we do? Yeah, just stupidity resume.
That also... She said they were attacked by some kind of terror. I don't think it was these burrowers.
Burrowers are not terrors, bro. They're light. Come on. The only reason they were even getting a better part of me there was because shit was fucking around. Get me. Yeah, I don't know what was happening there. Internet was just messing around.
Stuff for the stash.
Come on. Go. Internet really be messing up sometimes. Jesus, I thought something came flying at me there. Well, it did, but something like was gonna hit me and kill me.
Something's attention. Sounds like it's coming from further in.
I don't care what it is. I'll kill it. It's whatever.
Better get out of here quick. It looks like it lets out ahead.
Got to get out of here quick. Something big. Oh, I thought maybe that was a climbing area. Guess not.
The rock breaker. Must have attacked the Ocean as they were passing through.
Rock breaker. Oh, maybe it is.
It's gonna take more.
I like how she can climb up the mountain without actually having to climb onto the... You just mash and jump, she can literally just jump past everything. It's hilarious. Yeah. Where is he? Let's see. Alright, my well. That's what I'm talking about. That drill's still going.
Let me take a look.
Chill water, we're gonna take all the chill water we can get. Minus the entrance to the east, okay. Yeah, we're gonna get all the chill water from here. A bunch of it. I wonder if that was a byproduct from him. Like, some of these machines drop stuff, like... Nothing else was there. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. There you go. Can't remember that. Okay. Okay, this way. Nice. Love it.
That wall looks like it came down when the rockbreaker attacked. I must have trapped the Osram in the canyon. The rest must have run into the western tunnel. I'll get to the other side. I should be able to blow this up to clear the debris.
Oh, okay. Guess not. What do I hear? Footsteps.
The way out. The tunnel should be clear now.
I was trying to. There's shit around here. Box. Stuff. Okay, data point. Data point is taken. Once it's scanned, it's taken. Then it really got to read it.
This door needs some kind of code to open. I think I found something on the other side. I should check my log.
Check the log. Check my log. Notebooks. Check the logs. They are. I don't know which one it would be. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know which one of these logs it would be. Right, where are we? Hold on a second. Let's go. The spine break. Spine break. Spine break code. I just can't bother. It's in there somewhere. Spine break code. $2054. 2054. Enter number.
Well, that didn't do anything. Maybe I should look through my data points.
20.
Got it.
I mean, I knew it was that. I mean, I didn't know it was that, but it just won't let me for some reason open. Nothing else of value in here? You'd think there would be.
I think I'm back in no man's land. It'll be easier to go back and forth.
Okay, back in no man's land. Yes. Okay.
Let's see. So, if we add all the days lost to being stuck in Camp Nowhere, and throw in some hazard pay, because no doubt you're back.
Okay.
How's that tunnel looking?
I found the rest of your crew. One of them was still alive. For a while, anyway. Turns out a rock breaker attacked them as they were making their way through.
Poor Saz. Many roads lead to a Delva's End, but that's got to be one of the worst.
Well, I took care of the rock breaker. The way's clear now.
Ha ha! I knew you could do it. And, you didn't happen to find my lockbox now, did you?
Here you go.
Spark in the dark. Is there nothing you can't do?
Okay. Don't remember even fucking retrieving that, but I picked a lot of stuff up though.
Here, your fee as promised. Now that the threat's gone, I'll have the tunnel shored up and cleared out. Then I can send for another crew, get this expedition going proper like. Ha! Onwards to the delve.
Okay, breaking in.
News for you, Red.
Let's hear the rumors. What rumors you got?
I hear the Tenakth are fighting each other quite a bit these days.
Yes, they are.
Some of them contain machines. Those you've got to be real careful of. We've seen a whole bunch of them setting up outposts around here. Spotted one just west of here. A few settled at the edge of the desert in the southwest. They even set up camp in the south. Really helps a fellow sleep at night.
Just make sure you steer clear of them.
I'll deal with them.
Those rebels are bad business. I'll keep an eye out for them while I'm out here.
Go to the memorial. Ah, no, there's other things I want to do before we do that. Side. Find Ostrom, run away. Meet with probably this one. Show a map. Yeah.
The officer in my med said someone in their crew ran off in this direction. I should keep my eyes open. I think she's gonna need some backup.
Doesn't matter.
Is it safe? Did they get to it? I should make sure she's okay.
In a minute. Talk to the soldier.
Supply drop. All right.
Supply
The
drop.
spike is still intact. Rig's still playing.
Who the hell are you?
Okay there? You took out those machines. I'm grateful, but you should go now. There's nothing to see here. So this rig of yours, it's receiving sound through that wire from the thing up on the cliff, what you call a spike. But the message is only a fragment, and you're trying to pick up the whole thing? How did you figure all that out?
Duh.
I've learned a few things in my travels.
It's an antenna, come on.
If you want, we
It's a
could
radio.
talk about it. Maybe I can help?
You do seem downright knowledgeable.
So go ahead. Shoot.
Okay. Shoot what? Let's talk about the message, shall
How
we?
did you first hear the message? I used to be a smith up in the claim.
Okay.
Wasn't an easy life. A lot of hard work without much to show for it. Then, one day, I heard a whisper coming from a steel rod. Faint, like the last fingers of steam coming off a cooling forge.
Okay.
When I moved the rod around, the whispers got louder. I did some tinkering, built my rig, and did my best to follow that sound. Further west I came, the stronger it got. Then I found that spike up there. When I hooked up my rig, the words were clearer than ever.
What do you think
Why
the
didn't you go all the way
message
up?
is?
I don't know. There's something sad about it. Feels like it's from one lost soul to another. I'd sure like to know what it means.
Okay.
Your rig's impressive. How does it work?
Well, like you said, the spike up there seems to capture the sound. It travels by wire down to my contraption. I put some coils in there and a light.
You know what I don't like about this game? I feel like the bodies of the people in this are so disproportionate to the way their faces look. Like she's got a thin face and she's got like a really like, I don't know.
And you set it up out here.
Tank-like body. Not fat, but just like very, I don't know what the word
Pretty
is.
much everything I do is all
Like too buff for the face. The face is very thin and then you got this buff body, guys. All of everybody in this. Okay, and then who are you? Let's talk about who you are.
No ordinary tinker.
Who are you anyway?
Didn't used to be a tinker at all. More of a metal worker.
Okay.
Came from Mainspring. I can weld a seam so fine you could barely see it.
Yeah.
Not that I ever got any credit for it. You see, up there, you've got to be a man to get ahead. I once had a shot at joining a first-rate crew with one of the best forges in the claim. But I didn't get the job. My own brother wouldn't vouch for me just because I'm of the female persuasion.
I don't want to hear any of this friggin' DEI stuff in games, man.
Anyhow,
Like, shut up, man.
at least out here I don't have to worry
There are
about
girls
any
who
mainspring
weld
men
in
talking
real life.
down to me.
Like, I feel like it detracts and devalues the women that actually do have those jobs. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I can't get into it because I'm a woman. That's bullshit, because there's women that do have them jobs.
Still mad at your brother.
Some days I am. Other days, I miss him.
Absolutely detest it.
He's passed on, you see.
It's sort of DEI shit,
He
bro.
didn't have the guts to go against the blast of the bellows and vouch for a lady. Even his own sister.
Of course I'm down for DEI, but when it becomes
It
like
was
an
cowardly.
agendery thing, it's weird. Like,
And I told him so.
putting it in video games and shit.
In fact,
Politics and
I told
agendas
him
shouldn't be in
we
video
weren't
games, in my
family no
opinion.
more.
Video game art is pure.
Over
Shit
time,
doesn't need all that extra shit, extra
I've had
baggage.
cause to regret it. He wasn't a bad sort. He knew how
Just
to
my
make me
opinion,
smile when he wasn't being such a lout.
I'm sorry he's gone.
Yeah. So am I.
Alright, can we just get to the mission? What is your mission, love?
Blast it all.
Yeah, so she lost someone. She's not the only person that's lost someone out here,
Let
love.
me have a look at that spike. I might be able to pick up more of that message.
How?
As is life.
Let's just say I have a rig of my own.
I didn't know Nora were tinkers.
They're not, but I am, in a way. Be right back.
Well, okay then. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Just follow the wire to the
Okay.
spike at the top. And then please, just don't break anything.
Yeah, yeah. Why is her life still going down? Is that... Are you serious? I don't get that. I don't know why they've... I don't know why are you still showing me her health? I feel like something's gonna happen to her, like she's gonna get attacked and I'm gonna have to jump back down here and save her.
give her credit, lugging all that wire up a cliff wall.
That's what I'm saying. Take the gleam. Stuff might will come in useful at some point. Okay.
This'll break my fall. There's a spike. Might get better reception if I'm next to it.
Quiet signal.
Enduring victory. Interesting. Can't seem to get a fix on where the signal's coming from, though. Well, better let the Tinker know I got a bit more of the message. Guess that'll be a good shortcut.
Cool.
Your rig is picking up an old world message. A recording of some kind.
Thought as much.
Yeah.
Did you hear more of it?
A bit. It was recorded during a war. A bad one.
Hmm.
Maybe that's why it sounds so darn sad. There's something about it that makes me think of my late brother.
Hmm.
May his ashes stay warm in the forge. Not sure why exactly.
I still can't get a fix on the source.
Well, the words grew stronger when I got out here.
What if you moved the rig now? Try to see if you can get a stronger signal elsewhere.
Even if I could dodge the Tenakth and the machines, I can't lose that spike. Nothing else pulls down the words better.
Okay. If it's an old world message, then let's try old world methods.
Hmm.
They used to pinpoint signals by listening for them at 3 different spots. The taller the better. And then they combined the information and used it to find the source.
Yeah.
And you can do that?
I think so.
We're triangulating.
But your spike is only 1 spot.
Okay.
I need 2 more, both up high.
Oh. Well, there's a big bright tower in the Tenakth territory north of here.
Yeah, that should work. I have another spot in mind, near a place I'm camping.
Wait. I don't know your name. Or why you do all of this for someone you just met.
Yeah, because I can.
Aloy. And because I want to know what's out there. Same as you.
Hmm.
Soga. And when you find it, Aloy, I'd be eager to hear what it is.
Mm-hmm. Let's go over there. Let's go find these places. Okay, let's go south signal, triangulate. Just fast travel everywhere. Make it a bit easier for me. Oh, let's be where am I supposed to put this?
That tower should help me pinpoint Soga's signal.
top. Been up that tower before. While I'm up there, maybe I can jump on the long neck as well.
Climb up to look for Silga's signal, but where to start?
May your blade be bright.
Okay.
Gotta keep climbing to pinpoint that signal.
Been up here already. I don't know how I missed that.
Just a little higher. Almost there.
Bro, she's good to be doing this, bro. Bro, this is affecting my vitiligo, bro. Is it vitiligo? That thing where you have a fear of heights? It's not vitiligo. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, it is affecting me. Please believe. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Vitiligo? That's not what it's called. It's called vertigo. Vitiligo is a skin thing, isn't it? What am I talking about? I'm tripping. Vitiligo. Oh my gosh.
Well, I got more of the message, but not enough to find the source yet. Climbing the mountain where my base is should finish the job.
Okay. Wasn't there a long neck or tall neck, whatever the fuck you call it around here? I forget. There he is. No way I'm gonna be able to reach him. No way in a million years. Am I reaching that tall neck? Yeah, waste of time. I don't know how you get on top of that tall neck right over there. Clearly some way of doing it. Alright, cool. Can't fast travel, why? I have more than enough for fast travel. Why can't I fast travel, yeah? I was about to say, said I couldn't fast travel before, it was weird. I know I have more than enough.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
What you got? Talk to me.
You should know the rebels have been busy. They've set up outposts to the west. Some settled into a camp southwest of here.
I think I already know
I
all
know
this.
the marshals can't deal with all of them, so I'd stay alert out there if I were you.
Thanks for the warning.
These little things open up space in the map. Like places I haven't been to open up in the map when I speak to them guys.
Stop the rebels from killing more of them.
Gossipers.
Maybe I can lend the marshals a hand.
Yeah, we'll give them a hand in a minute. Let's do this thing first.
This mountain. The southern face is my best bet for a climb if I want to get more of Silka's message. Just gotta look for a path.
Oh my gosh. Alright, sound. Sound, correct yourself, please. There you go. Alright, southern end. Avian. Can we not climb up through here? Yeah, we can climb up through here. Should be able to. Theoretically, all the way to the top.
Down it goes.
Better I take them out before they take me out, so I saw it, basically. One of them dropped off the cliff. No salvage there, sadly. Unless it's like just here and then I can do it. Yeah, nah. Good think so. Yeah, nah. What are we climbing? What are we climbing and how are we climbing? Oh no, here it is. Could just probably just jump up this part. Just literally mashing jump gets you over mountains. It's crazy in this game. Crazy that they've allowed that. Alright, hold on a second. There must be a part of this I can climb over. Maybe it's not a climb over, maybe it's just a walk around. Huh. Walk around how though?
I have to get higher to try and pinpoint Silka's signal. This mountain is tall.
Bro, how?
Looks like I have company. Still need to climb higher.
Glint Hawk. Glint Hawks are weak to fire then, huh? Keep that in mind, I didn't know that. Glint Hawks are annoying. I should actually remember that, but aren't Glint Hawks, they're like fire based, I forget. Alright, how are we getting up here? Okay, here we go. Bro, how friggin' high up this mountain do we have to go? Jesus Christ. Going to the top of Mount Everest, bro. I feel like Everest would be an easier climb than this. Crazy. Okay, that's why it was showing me that. Okay.
Okay, now to pick up the signal. Where's the best spot? I should try to find a good spot to pick up Silga's message.
It's a good spot.
Stark 142 to Enduring Victory, Reno. Supply drop beacon Echo. Paul, I'm trying to get this safely. I left a note for you inside.
There. Found the signal's origin.
Okay, where is it?
It's not too far from here. I just need to get to it.
Whereabouts?
Bet I'll get a nice view if I glide down from here.
Take the nice view down. The bird things I killed. Alright. Let's go see what this signal, where this signal originates from, if it's of any use. It could just be junk. Maybe I'll get points for it, that's the thing. Any mission is worth it if you're gonna get points for it, in my opinion. Raining hard, boy.
Here I come.
From inside that thing over there? Can't be. Oh, this is where we found the boy last time stuck. What?
My focus is picking up the signal that Silga found. I'll need to clear out the machines before I can look for the source. It's on fire!
Ooh, green. Yeah. Kill the machines. What other machines need to be killed? Ain't no more machines that need to be killed apart from those little deers, but I'm not killing those. Those ain't gonna do nothing. What machines need to be killed, bro? Like, what? The sort move. Turkey. What I'm talking about. Alright, ultra feathers. Bomb satchel. Might need to upgrade that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm somewhat perplexed. I don't know where I'm supposed to go with this. It's saying kill the machines. I've killed all of the machines that I can see anyway. Oh wait.
Fire on metal. Now's my chance. should scan for that signal now. See if I can locate the source.
Okay, got you.
There you are. Now, how to get to you?
Here's a
I should take a
question.
closer look.
Find entrance to cavern.
Well, not getting in that way. I should search for another way in.
I'm not getting in that way. Bro, I could most definitely get in that way.
Oh, that looks promising.
Okay. Scan.
Right, into the water.
I forget I have that thing, don't I? The breathe for as long as I want thing, apparatus. So I don't even need to worry about getting in water for long periods.
There you are. Now, what's inside?
Let's see.
Paul, I couldn't raise you via focus. I hope this gets to you somehow. I don't here for this stand at the window line. Just wanted you to know that all the bitterness is water under the bridge. I only remember the good things, and I'll think about them when the darkness comes.
Sounds like she really cared about it. Silga will want to know about this. And she'll definitely be interested in the transmitter inside that's been sending the message.
I already did that, yeah. I said loot the crate, I already did that. I what? Alright, return to Silga, whatever her name was. Where was she? She was yeah. This one. No. Can't fast travel from this location. For some reason. Should be able to fast travel from here though. Back over here, back over here. Okay. How about here? You can just jump off the cliff. Get to her. Alright, where was she? Jesus. Let's go jump off this cliff to go get to her.
Glide in.
You know how fucking healthy Aloy would have to be to do half the shit she's doing. Really thinking about it. Like, hold on a second. Whereabouts is she? She's over here. That means... over here.
Stay and rest, or push on.
Come on. Go talk to her and end this mission. We can end the stream on this mission. A bit of a treasure hunt there. Well, here's what I found.
Aloy, the words stopped coming from the spike. What happened?
This is what was speaking to your rig. It's old world equipment used for communicating over long distances.
Transceiver or whatever.
The message must have shut off when I took it, but I heard the note the voice was talking about.
What was it?
During an ancient war, a woman was trying to deliver supplies to a man she knew.
A man named Paul.
She wanted him to know that their past disagreements didn't matter in the big picture. That she'd be thinking of him when the end came.
Oh.
That was it.
I guess she and I are kin, of a sort. I wish I could give my brother a message like that. Tell him that I forgave him. He would have wanted that. I know. This man, the old one, did he ever hear the message?
Who knows?
I don't think so.
I guess that's often the way of it then. But still, with the power of that device you found, the sender had hope that he might have heard it. What a feat! To send messages near and far.
Bit of technology, isn't it?
Can I keep this? It's a treasure, of course.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Learn from it.
Thank you.
Maybe you can upgrade and build your own. I don't know.
Sometimes people don't ever get to hear what they should. But with this thing, maybe I can get them talking to one another. From Mainspring all the way to who knows where.
Hey, I found a few more things in the supply cache. Might be able to make something out of them. Can I use your workbench?
Sure. Yeah, right over there. Anytime, Aloy. It's all yours.
I think I know just what to do with these parts.
What are you making? Well, let's do a pouch upgrade, number one. What was the pouch upgrade? Quest item. I like the look of this. I don't want to know if I want to upgrade it though. Transmitter removed.
Well, can't wait to try it.
Signal spike.
The sandstorm's giving its all.
Okay, I think we're gonna save this now. Where's the nearest where's the nearest thing? Over here. Over here. Over yonder. Right now. Alright, we're gonna save it right here. What's this? Progress time, stash, what's this? Bench. Man, there's a lot of stuff. Alright, we'll just quick save. Alright guys, thank you for joining me. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that other good stuff. I'll catch you again tomorrow. We're gonna be playing Street Fighter again, Street Fighter EX 2. We're also gonna be playing a new Call of Duty. Well, an old Call of Duty, and we're also going to be playing the rest of Alien Colonial Marines, which I'm not enjoying, but yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you guys then. Peace.